Hello everybody and welcome to a new episode of Alex ProDealCenter Farm in Farming Simulator 22. If you've watched an episode before, welcome back. So it's a beautiful November morning. I've just woken up and there's many things to do. Beaucoup à faire. It's lovely and warm in this cabin actually, so I'm really glad I've got this. I have a log burner in here. Anyway, let's go and have a look at the field that we sowed yesterday. We sowed this field with barley, and as you can see it's in its first growth stage at the moment. So what we need to do later on, and there's lots of weeds as well, so what we need to do later on is to re-fertilise it and also to put herbicide on it. But we need to work on this field over here firstly this morning, because we have a couple of things that are rented and we need to send back, which one of them is a slurry spreader. By the way, look at what our fields are made of. This is what the result when we had our analysis done. Silty clay all over the place, but you know, we soldier on. This field 52 is like 95% silty clay, and a grass field is about 95%. But this field I'm looking forward to working on, because there's only a little bit of silty clay on this field, and the rest of it is loamy sand and so sandy loam and all the rest of it. So the first thing to do today is to spread slurry on this field. So let's go and get in the John Deere. Okay, so this is our lovely John Deere, and we'll do the slurry in a little bit. But if you're new to this series, this is where we are. This is the map, and we're down here. We have fields 52 and 53, and we also would like to buy 51, but we have to save up for it. And we also have field 28 here, which is a cow field, and we have 50 cows on here, and that's all going very well. They're about 14 months old at the moment. And we also have some productions which we've just put down, which are a greenhouse, chickens and apple trees. So anyway, let's get on with it. So we have a viable slurry point here which we use to fill up. We do have slurry with our cows, but they're miles away. But anyway, let's have a look at our productions at the moment. We just put down these greenhouses yesterday, I think it was, or the day before. So we have 2 tomatoes in this one, which is pretty good, and 2 in this one, and also 2 in this one. And we also have apple trees over here. So let's go and have a look at these and see how much stuff we have to sell over here. So it looks like, again, there's 2 boxes for each one. We have 4 apple trees, and these boxes are 440 litres, the same as cakes. So not the full 1,000 litres, but that's how it works, the same as cakes. So anyway, let's go and start slurrying. Okay, I know it's early in the episode, but I will put this on a time lapse, and I'll see you when it's done. I was hoping to use a lot less slurry on this field, but it's been exactly the same as the other field, the field 52, which is silty clay. So yeah, I've had to fill up with slurry about 5 or 6 times, I think. So anyway, that's the end of the field. This field actually, we don't really need it at the moment. We need it in March, but I would like to prepare it while we've got the machines. Like we've got this slurry spreader and also the lime spreader, which we'll use a bit later on. But I think we're done with this slurry spreader now, so we can just send this back. I don't think we'll need it again, so we might as well just send it back. Okay, so I think the next thing we should do actually is to fertilise our field 52, which we can't do with the John Deere. We have to use the class. By the way, I've just seen leasing costs. We must have just got on the cusp of a 1 hour with some of our equipment, and we've just had to pay more leasing costs, which is annoying. But anyway, let's get in the John Deere, the class. I mean, where is it? Here it is. Because we have to use the class because we have to put skinny wheels on the tractor, narrow tyres I should say, but we can't do that with the John Deere, so we have to use the class, and it's handy we have our garage. So let's just, if I can get to it, let's just customise and put narrow tyres on here. Yes, $1,000, okay, that's fine. €1,000 rather. Okay, that's fine. So now we can drive on the field without destroying the crops, which is fine. So let's go and get attached to the our new implement actually, which is the John Deere R732i power sprayer, which we've just bought, and it should be full of fertiliser. So let's get attached and get over to the field. Okay, ready to go. We probably should just check the automatic application rate before we start actually. Let's just do that before we start. Yes, it's on, that's fine. So, okay, this is a pretty slow thing to do, so I will put this on a time lapse and I'll see you when it's done. Well, that didn't seem to take much fertiliser at all actually. I'm quite surprised about that. So this is the final fertiliser for this field, and we still have quite a lot left in the tank, so that's pretty good. I'm quite pleased about that because we used so much slurry and I was worried we had to go back to the shop to get more fertiliser, but it was not to be. So let's fold up and take everything back, and I would like to check on our animals and productions now because I haven't checked on them for a while. So we'll just take the class and the John Deere back, and we'll have a look at our chickens to see how they're doing because I haven't really visited them since we put them on the field, and also have a look at our cows. So let's run over there right now. So we have 300 grown-up chickens. I decided to buy more expensive grown-up chickens so we get more eggs. And we already have some eggs one day after they've been here. Quite a lot of eggs actually. So that's brilliant. That's really good. So let's go and see our cows if we can. Up here. So let's pop up and see them, shall we? And where are they? They're around the corner. Yeah, let's go this way. They're around here. So we have a big field here actually. A big field. This land didn't cost us very much. So our cows now are 14 months old. So I think in another 4 months they'll be producing babies and we'll have more cows. So I only need 50. Don't want to buy any more because, you know, they'll reproduce and we'll get more in the end anyway. So we have 10,000 litres of milk and quite a lot of slurry, even though the slurry is a bit inaccessible to us because this cow field is so far away from where we are. So this is all very good. Okay, a random thing now, but I discovered another collectible, and it's up here by the boulangerie, the bakery, and over the road from the bakery is a grain mill. And sorry sir, and in this shed here, right at the end, if you just jump over this, it's hard to get to actually, but you can see the thing right, hopefully just, hang on, let me just, there it is in the corner. So, okay, a bit tricky to find, but it's worth the effort. And yeah, we found 5 collectibles. There's 10 on the map, and where the other 5 are, goodness only knows. I can't find them anyway. So I need to cheat at some point and look it up on YouTube. So let's get back to the farm, and we need to cut the grass because it's getting, well, it's ready to harvest, and I'd like to make some money out of it. I'd like to do some grass silage to sell. We should probably keep some for the cows, but we don't have any straw at the moment, so we can't really make TMR. Now, I'll use the John Deere for this because it's not attached to anything. We do, fortunately, have our own mowers, so we don't need to rent those. So I'll just get attached. And this is going to be the first time that we've harvested this field. It used to be like an AstroTurf field which you couldn't analyse, but we ploughed it all up and made it into a real field. So once we've harvested it, I'll be interested to see the precision farming score. So anyway, let's get unfolded and let's do some mowing. Okay, so the final little bit of the field, I hope we get a lot of grass silage out of this because we need to get our money going up to 300,000. But the most important thing at the moment is to look at the precision farming score. So I'll just finish off this little bit and then we can see it. Okay, let's have a look. So, is it 100? No, it's 82, and I wonder why that is. I don't know. It was the third one down, I think. I'm not quite sure. Look, it's the third one down in this list, which is weed control. Now, I wasn't sure actually there was any weeds on the field, and I've never had to weed a grass field before. It doesn't say anything here about weeds. It says something about nitrogen, which we need to fertilise again. That's a bit weird. That's a little bit weird actually. Weed control. So I don't know why that was on there. Okay, let's just do something I like to do, which is to stand on the field after we've done anything like fertilised it or anything like that. So we can see now that the pH is perfect and the nitrogen is perfect, and that's perfect for me. So the expected yield is down a bit because we need to do the weeding. So we'll do that probably tomorrow with the John Deere again. But for now, we need to spread lime because we have this lime spreader over here which needs to go back because it's on rental. I don't want to pay another day for it, so I'll just put everything back in the shed and then we'll do the lime spreading. So I'll use a John Deere again obviously, but the one reason I was looking forward to doing this field is that this part here is not silty clay. It's the other kind. There's silty clay down the bottom, but this part at the top is loamy sand, sandy loam, and loam. So I'm looking forward to seeing if we use much less lime than we did on field 52. We use about 44,000 litres of lime on that field, and I wonder what we use on this field. Let's find out. So it seems like we are using the same amount of lime, because I'm not quite sure how much I've used, but it must be about 20,000 litres I think on this field so far. But I'll just leave this here, and we need to go down the shop and get some more lime. I was really hoping that it was going to be a much smaller amount of lime that we use, but it's not to be. So let's go and find our low loader, and we'll take it down the shop and get some more lime. Where is the low loader? Here it is. So yeah, let's just get attached, and we'll race on down to the shop. I think I've mentioned I've got universal auto load installed now in this game, and it really helps with this kind of thing. These went on in an instant. The back ones are mine, but the front ones were put on with universal auto load. So anyway, let's get back to the farm, and I'll see you when I get back. I'm trying to start each episode at the start of the day and finish at the end of the day now, because I feel it's kind of appropriate, you know, to start to just spend a day in Farming Simulator. Where am I going? I need to take the John Deere. Yeah, so I suppose that would mean that some episodes are shorter, because in the winter obviously the days are shorter and there's less time to record. So, but then there's less to do in the winter, so you could spend like 2 days. Just thinking aloud, but I think it's nice to start the episode, you know, first thing in the morning and not in the middle of the afternoon, which is what I'm going to try and do from now on. So okay, let's go and fill up again, and I'll see you at the end. So I think this field has used the same amount really as the field 52. This is field 53, and field 52 is the big field. It's used the same amount really. It's used about, I don't know, about 33,000, no, a bit less, maybe 30,000 litres of lime, and I think that's everything done actually. So I'll just switch off. We need to reclaim the line that's in it. An odd thing happened when I was recording today, which I see as an opportunity. When I was coming back from the shop just now, I realised that the mic hadn't been recorded at all. What I was saying hadn't been recorded. So I'm going to have to record that again when I've finished, you know, the gameplay recording. So I will see if it makes for a better episode or a worse episode. So if things sound a bit kind of false when I'm talking earlier in the episode, this is why. I had to record it after I'd actually done the gameplay. I couldn't I wasn't reacting to things in the game. Anyway, I think that we've done for today. I can't think of anything more to do. Oh, we do need to send back this fertilizer spreader, because I don't think we'll need it again. So we don't have any more stuff on rental now. So thanks very much for watching today. We've got a lot done, and there's loads more to do. So take care and see you soon. Bye for now.